Hello, hello. I hope that we are fully live. I will need somebody to write to me into the chat to let me know. But for everybody who is here, hello and welcome to the Happy Almost Black Friday webinar. I will be your host today, Gina, co-founder and CEO of Stay AI, and I am joined by the lovely Audrey, who is our head of strategy here at Stay.
How is everyone doing?
Well, we can jump into it. But so before we dive in, heads up, this is not going to be a passive webinar. This is going to be a very much laptop open up your Stay account webinar. So I don't want you to be making lunch, changing your laundry, all the other fun things that we claim that we don't do when we are at home, that we all know that we all do when we're working from home. So laptops up, Audrey is going to be walking us through different things in the Stay portal that you should be doing and checking definitely before Black Friday to make sure that you have set up. And I promise you will leave with at least one thing that will help, if not quite a few quick wins that will either help with just overall customer experience, helping grow AOV, automating some things, cutting down on churn. I promise something good. So if you don't already have your Stay dashboard up, take a minute, load up Shopify, get it in there, and however you like to run your Stay dashboard. I kind of like to open up my Stay account and then I open up multiple tabs where I'll have my dashboard, sometimes the main dashboard and then the churn dashboard up, and then I have a live tab where I'll go through and then make changes because I want to keep referencing the dashboards and looking at things as I want to set stuff up, especially with the new product dash page. So however you like to do it, make sure that you have a tab that you are ready to move around in. And Audrey, we're going to start today with partial skip. We're going to talk about that. What would you say that there's anybody that shouldn't have partial skip turned on, or is it something that really everybody should know about?
I think everyone should be utilizing this, particularly for a standard selling plan. If you're doing calendar or prepaid, maybe not. But if you have a product or a product catalog and customers are subscribed to multiple items, I don't think there's any reason you shouldn't have partial skip on. What that looks like is in the subscription setup in a specific selling plan, you'll see really simply just a checkbox to enable skipping a single product in a multi-product subscription. And this is great because I really love the example of a shampoo and conditioner subscription, right? I go through conditioner way faster than shampoo. And so I don't always need those on the same order cadence. And instead of splitting the subscription or having multiple subscriptions, I can really easily just come in and skip the conditioner when I don't need it. And it still exists on my subscription, but just makes it super easy for the customer. So once you toggle that on and save that, from the customer's perspective, when they come into their portal and they have a subscription with multiple items, instead of only seeing the option to delete, they actually see the option to skip. They can really easily skip the product. And it also makes it really easy to unskip as well. So again, just unlocking more flexibility for the customer subscription.
I love that. So instead of removing the product where they might never go back and add the product back, they're just going in, skipping it one time. And then do they have to do any, does it automatically unskip after the order goes? How does it work?
Exactly. So when that order is fired off, the back end of Stay will take care of that. The skipped item will come back for their recurring orders. So I think it's way better than removing the product, deleting the product, because the customer doesn't even have to think about that process afterwards.
Love it. So if you have products that have multiple, or if you have a product catalog where you know that the people are subscribed to more than one product, this absolutely going to your selling plans, turn this on. You do have to turn it on in every selling plan. The reason is that if you have a calendar selling plan or other selling plans that wouldn't make sense for partial skip, that way you can control it. But if you just have a standard subscribe and save program, go into your selling plans, turn on that little toggle. So that way people are able to just skip one item. It's way better than when they go in and removing it. Amazing. So next thing, kind of on a similar topic, is merge and split subscriptions. So we went in there, somebody just skipped. I did see in the dropdown the option to split the subscription. Talk to us about why you would want to either merge or split subscriptions.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's all about just giving customers the flexibility to manage their subscription how they want to. If I, in my shampoo and conditioner example, if I didn't want to come in and keep remembering to skip my conditioner, or I really don't want them on the same cadence, I could split out that item and manage my conditioner subscription separately, have a different frequency, have a different payment method, have a different shipping address. Um, I would also think about this as like allowing the customer to create another subscription without having to go through the checkout process. So to enable merge and split, what you'll do here is under subscription setup and selling plans, there will be a setting up at the top here. If you don't see that, just let your customer success manager know, and they'll get you all set up. But it's really, again, everything is super easy to turn on and off, toggle on, allow merge, allow split, and save. And Gina, as you pointed out, it just unlocks another option in the edit, like the product card here. So again, want to give customers alternatives to deleting a product. And then on the other hand, merge is great if customers have multiple subscriptions and they want to bring those together, manage them on the same frequency, maybe leverage the skip product option as well. So all super easy toggles, again, just with the goal of giving your customers flexible options for managing their subs.
Amazing. And can you go back to that merge screen if you still have it? So I think there were a couple other settings. I'd love if anybody has questions about the merge settings, maybe just walk us through. Do any of these things under merge apply to inherit the merge frequencies? Like, what do these things mean?
Yes. So this is either saying we'll keep the selling plan discount from that product, or you can set up different discounts for the merge setting specifically. I opt to usually just keep the selling plan discount, but if you have a more complicated setup, this just allows us to support that there. So again, I would opt to keep selling plan discount, toggle on merge, toggle on split. But if you have a really unique use case, again, reach out to your customer success manager, and we'll definitely be able to walk you through and figure out what works the best for your subscription program.
Amazing. Yeah. And I would also say if you have a ton of customers that you think have multiple different subscriptions where merge plays in, it's one thing to enable it. You also can work with your CSM to get a report of, how many customers have multiple different subscriptions, how far apart are their order days, are there any that we should auto merge and put together? Are there things, do you want to send emails to people and kind of encourage them to merge, especially if you're offering free shipping? I mean, even if you're charging the customer for shipping, this is a great way to package things together. So that way, if they're like 5-6 days apart or something like that, you can merge the orders in. So do not sleep on merging.
On the note of emails, I think you can get more segmented on the activation email as well. If a customer has more than one subscription, like maybe you change the wording and give customers more education on the merge piece. For the sake of quick wins before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I would definitely, at least at the bare minimum, make sure that you have these settings enabled. But it's definitely like a strategy and something that can play into your emails and how you set that up in Klaviyo or with your ESP.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great idea, especially on the subscription activation email. Check if somebody has more than one active subscription and then offer a merge. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And honestly, during like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, when people are running sales, like a lot of customers might go to your website, see the sale, not realize that that is also applicable to their existing subscription and check out with another sub anyway. So putting customers that already have another subscription through a flow, just saying like, hey, just as a reminder, you created another sub, you can merge them if you want to, I think is a great way to reduce churn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's an easy one too. Not a ton of work to go in there, clone an email, add a little thing. If somebody has multiple subscriptions. Okay, amazing. Moving on the topic of email, upcoming order email optimization. What should people be thinking about? What's the number one thing that we need to be checking on the upcoming order email?
Yes. My top recommendation is like, take a look at your subject line. Make sure that the subject line isn't just we're charging your card in 3 days. Make it a little bit more playful, make it a little bit more fun. Obviously, it still needs to be transactional, but it doesn't need to be so upfront. And it's also something that's like worth A/B testing as well. Like what gets a higher open rate, a higher click rate? Are those actually good things for the upcoming order notification? And yeah, again, I just think making it a little bit more engaging and branded is a great way to play around with that like transactional touch point.
Yeah, I love the ones I'm subscribed to First Day for my multivitamins. And like it's I forget what their subject line, something about like health is on the way. Like you're like, yeah, a better health, a better life, a better health or something like that is on the way. And I know like it's the upcoming order email, but I'm like, oh, that's such a better note than like we're about to charge your card. Where I'm like, yes, I am building health and wellness. So yeah, please, please, please look at those, figure out something that makes sense for that. And then also, yeah, the upcoming order email is an interesting one where I'm like, are you optimizing for opens and clicks? Or like, do you want people to kind of be like, oh, okay, like good and not? So think about those a little bit different than some of your other emails. But when somebody does open, what are they seeing? Are you showing them also other things that they can add to their order? Like what is in there? Do you want to give them a quick action to just delay? I know that we're also going to talk about more things with quick actions, any quick actions that are like very specific to the upcoming order.
Yeah, I love to give customers like a list of CTAs so they can take those actions directly from the email. Like this Alice email is a great example. They have a quick action that allows the customer to delay their order by a week, skip their entire order by their frequency, and then also manage their subscription if they wanted to take any other actions. Another really great one is get it now. Like maybe the customer actually needs the product sooner and you can push them to move their order up. But yeah, like you said, I think in addition to these more transactional like subscription management options, using quick actions to promote different add-ons that you have. And also if you have like a lot of merchants over Black Friday, Cyber Monday will do discounted bundles or up like the one-time add-on discount in the customer portal. So you might as well highlight that in the upcoming order email as well.
Yeah, I love all of that. So on the topic of quick actions and URL builder, what else can we do with the URL builder with quick actions? What should people be thinking about over Black Friday? What are some, I guess, what's your favorite quick action?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm a huge fan of add item, like not only in the upcoming order email, but
Mm-hmm.
also just for random subscriber exclusive campaigns. Like I think at a high level, like you should really use the customer portal as a space for like positive interaction and to train that behavior. It's about like engaging with subscribers, right? Like finding that line between like communicating too much and not communicating enough. So for that reason, I think add item is great. And you can even stack that. I'll show you here under optimization and URL builder. You can stack all of our quick actions. You can stack up to 10 actually. So you can make your own custom unique links. But add item is great. You can choose if that's going to be added as a one-time or a recurring item. And then you can also add multiple options. So if you were giving away like merch, t-shirts, or you have different flavors of products, you can actually give customers the option to choose. But then stacked on top of that, you can layer on a discount code as well to further incentivize customers to add something to their order. So yeah, picking out a product, it's where the product performance graph kind of comes in really handy to see like what products might have a really low churn rate, but aren't really that popular on your site, and just like send a campaign to all active subs 1 month and see how your add-on revenue changes over the course of the month.
I love that. And so if we take it from the top, so you have the option here of either doing a quick action or, yeah, once we name it, of a quick action or what's that drop down on the top?
This also allows you to build checkout links, which are just like pre-populated Shopify cart links. Really great for promoting subscription upsell, and then also update payment links for the failed billing email.
Perfect. So from this quick action, then you can come in here, add item. Okay, so if we wanted to add 2 items, we would do like 2 different actions. They'd both be add item. But if you have the variants here, it what would let you pick, like you could do a t-shirt in a size small, medium, large, and then they would pick.
Exactly. So like if you look
Love that.
here, this product has a bunch of different flavors, right? So I can
Mm-hmm.
choose grape, dragon fruit, and raspberry. And then in this quick action, when the customer is actually like confirming that action in their portal, there will be a drop down for them to choose what flavor they want.
I love that. Okay. So they can come in. That's perfect, especially if you're like, hey, add like a free gift from this thing. And then you have like, something that's discounted, or you have these like 3 gifts, they can only choose one of them. So there's a lot of different like use cases that you can do here now that you're able to pick from the drop down. And also like t-shirts. I feel like that was a huge one where customers would always be like, oh, I want to give away t-shirts, or I want people to be able to add this, but the sizing they need to pick. So that unlocks a lot of different options.
Yeah. And then once you actually generate the URL, what's great for like promotions or like add-on campaigns is you can actually have that link expire after a certain time, so people won't be able to go back into their email and access it. And then you can generate them for a bunch of different platforms. So whatever you're using, whether that's email or SMS. But yeah, taking this back to like easy wins for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you are running a promotion for one-time purchases or like net new subscribers, I am of the camp that you should also be extending that to existing subscribers so that you don't see more churn. So what you can do is just take that discount that you're offering, pop that into a apply discount quick action, and then send that in a campaign email to all of your subs. Maybe even give them early access a few days before your sale launches.
Yes. And then anything with checkout URLs?
Oh, yes. Checkout URLs are great. I think you should make sure that you have checkout URLs for your top selling products or your top selling bundles, whatever that might be, in a post purchase flow to those one time purchasers. So think anybody that came to your site over your holiday promotion and didn't subscribe, you should be hitting them up multiple times after that initial purchase and upselling them to subscription. You can get super, super detailed here and like segmented based on the product that they purchase. But if we're talking like quick wins and easy lift, I would almost make the email like a shoppable catalog of your top products, directing customers to checkout with the product on subscription. If they have their shop pay information saved as well, it's literally 2 clicks to create a sub.
Yes. Okay. So I hope the wheels are spinning for everybody in the audience right now, thinking about what are the quick actions that I should be sending? What is the email I should send? It really depends on what your Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotion is. But if you have a bundle that's going to be discounted, if you have something like that, use that ad product, email all your subscribers and ask people just to add it to their subscription. With all of the ways that you can stack, you also could do like a discount code plus get it now. So like think like add item, add discount, and get it now. So when somebody hits that one button, they will add an extra product, they'll trigger like the discount code on it, and they'll get their order immediately, which will push up orders in the Black Friday period. There's just a ton you can do. Even if you aren't going to have anything with add item, an easy way to do it is, let's say your subscribe and save is typically 15% off, but during the holiday period, you're offering site-wide 30% off. At least send an email to your subscribers and say either, add extra things to your order, or just make sure you take advantage of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday discount and hit add discount plus get it now. And that would add the discount and then trigger that order within the Black Friday period. So a lot of different things you can do and get creative with the quick actions.
I know. I'm getting really excited about all of this, and we can get so detailed about it, but trying to keep it simple for Black Friday.
Yes. Trying to keep it simple, but also, the minute you start stacking things, I'm like, oh, you could do such cool things for subscribers. I'm sure we have a couple brands that'll do really unique ones. We should pull whoever gets like the highest conversion rate on their quick actions after Black Friday and give them an award. All right, that's it. If you're listening, I'm going to issue an award to whoever has the highest conversion rate on their quick actions throughout the holiday period. Sweet. And then I guess the next thing, ExperienceEngine. What should we have set up? Is there anything in ExperienceEngine that you think everyone should have set up as a baseline?
Yeah, as a baseline, everyone should have an upsell for your most popular product. Like anybody that's not subscribed to your top selling product, like give them an incentive or an additional discount to add it on. If you don't want to increase the discount for that, at least just match the discount that you're like offering as a one-time add-on anyway. The UI of Experience Engine is great, and like it shows a little pop-up to customers and it keeps that product top of mind. You can actually see here, I'm eligible for 2 upsells on the subscription. I have a free gift and a special offer. So again, just like another CTA showing what that discount is. So even if you're not doing a crazy discount like 50% off in this case, even if all your one-time add-ons are 20% off, just offer 20% off this product as well, just to keep it top of mind.
Amazing. I mean, you can even turn on confetti if you want.
Yes, I'll show the people how to do that.
I love the confetti. The product team does not like me and my confetti requests, but that's what I've contributed to the product roadmap.
We have a whole section in settings to add confetti when a free gift is offered.
So that way when somebody does go into the customer portal, boom, confetti makes them feel special. If they came in there with negative intent, it's really hard to have negative intent after you've seen some confetti and you get a free gift. So Experience Engine, going in there, setting up just whatever your top product is. So usually everybody has a gateway product, 1 or 2 products that are, that are your top. Either choose like, hey, anybody who doesn't already have this product. So maybe if your top product, like 70% of your list has it, there's 30% of your list that doesn't. You can build a segment very easily in here that says, hey, anybody who does not have orange soda, add orange soda as a promo to them. So that way they'll get an email, hey, did you want to add orange soda to your upcoming order? They'll see it in the portal, hey, special offer on orange soda if you want to add this. It's just a great way to push add-ons. And then setting up a free gift as well. Very, very easy in here.
Totally. Yeah. Again, easy win. Just set up a super simple upsell promotion here, like Gina just explained. I would honestly even recommend setting up the other one was an upsell, but also setting up a simple free gift during your promotion period, because a lot of customers come in just to get that additional discount and then will churn. And it's also something that you can message as another benefit of subscribing. Like if you are doing 30% off subscription during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and get a gift on your second order. So in addition to doing different exclusions or inclusions based on product, you can also set this up based on order cycle. And as always, you have the option to like A/B test these promotions as well. For free gifts, I think it's great to do that against a control group if you're not messaging that generally, or that's not part of your promotion strategy. And also for the upsells, you can A/B test different discounts against one another, different products against one another.
Yeah, I totally agree with all of that. We also have a really, really, really great blog post that we just put out about like 1, 2, 3, like how to set up Experience Engine. So I know we just walked through it now, but if you have more questions, we can send that out after as well. It's available in the chatbot in Intercom when you go to the website on the bottom right, or in the app on the bottom right. You can just ask, I think it's Experience Engine 101, it might even be called, but it's a great resource to go in there and just figure out, okay, how do I just get started? If you don't have something set up today, I promise there is something that you should have set up at least for a cross-sell within Experience Engine.
Totally. And that reminds me, we have a very similar playbook for the URL builder as well.
Yes, absolutely. So next, very simple, is it on smart dunning? What does smart dunning do? And can you show the people how easy it is to turn it on?
Yep. Smart dunning will dynamically retry failed payments based on the error type. This is literally a toggle. And if you're not using another dunning or like payment retry platform, I would 100% make sure you have this on. So under subscription setup, subscriber billing, come into your failed billing settings and literally just turn this toggle on and click save. It really improves the recovery rate that you see for failed payments simply by the click of a button. And you can track that again in the analytics dashboard under payment recovery. But yeah, this is a super great and easy tool to use.
Perfect. So everyone, please go in, make sure that you have this turned on. You are in the stay dashboard, subscription setup, subscription billing, enable smart dunning. This needs to be toggled on. Okay. And then last one of our 7 tips, win back engine.
Oh, actually, while we're in here,
bonus tip.
Bonus tip. Let's look at stock and inventory settings.
Yes.
I am a huge fan of the partial fulfillment setting. If you are checking stock levels in Shopify before billing, some merchants have a different setup, so they're not using this. But if you are using this, I would recommend enabling partial order fulfillment. This just makes sure that if a customer has multiple products in their sub and only one or more of them are out of stock and they still have at least one item that is in stock, that order will still go through. And you can set the threshold here for something that makes sense for you, your business, your margins, your shipping costs, etc. But essentially, like going back to my shampoo and conditioner example, if conditioner is out of stock, the order won't fail. The conditioner will just get removed and the shampoo will go through, and then the conditioner will get added back for my next subscription order.
Amazing. Yes. If you do not have this, turn on another one. Like, please go in. You'd be shocked at how many orders failed due to an out of stock. And if you have multiple products on it and they're all not shipping because the one product is out of stock, not a great experience. Also just slept on revenue. So please, please, please go in, check stock. I'm so glad that you caught that in here. That is a great one to just like make sure it's toggled on.
Yeah. Bonus tip.
Yeah. Okay. Win back engine. Last one.
Yeah. Win back engine, again, super simple toggle. This will push a metric to Klaviyo at the most ideal time to reactivate a subscriber. So if a customer has all canceled subscriptions, they, as a subscriber, are no longer active, this will trigger an email flow. I think this is great to have on in addition to like a cancellation flow, because this speaks more to lost subscribers. Like if customers have multiple subscriptions and none of them are active, that's when this would trigger. The cancellation flow and the win back flow based on that is more on like a subscription level. Would be curious to hear your thoughts there, Gina, but I think they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, so I agree. If you have time to do everything, I would do them all. If you were like, hey, I only can set up one email for win back, then I'd be like, just use win back engine. If you are only going to send one email for some reason, use win back engine, send the one email. I think best in class is doing both. I think that having a cancel flow where you have an email that goes 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, maybe 120 days after at like 30-day increments, because you don't want to like hammer somebody with it. Set that up. You can kind of recycle similar email creative too. If you're like, oh, I just don't have the bandwidth, I don't have this, change the subject line of them, but get those emails out. I would then also layer in a separate flow that has this. So that way you are able to capture when somebody is completely churned. Yes, they will be in both flows at once, but it's one extra touch point. This is just going to maybe hit them at the right time. The other one's kind of like a catch-all, a safety net at the 30, 60, 90, 120. This one's going to be a little bit more targeted based on that customer when they should get the email. So in a perfect world, do both. And have a flow set up, again, just based on timing of when somebody cancels, and then turn on win back engine. But if you were like, hey, I only have bandwidth to turn on one email, what should I turn on? I would just turn on the win back engine. Cool. Does anybody have any questions about anything we talked through? The chat has been quiet. I see you guys are here, though. So any other questions about anything we hit today? Anything you wish we hit today that we could hit? I don't see anything. Audrey, any other bonus tips? Any other things that are worth hitting on? Email creative, flash sales, things like that for Black Friday?
No, we chatted through most of that with the URL builder. I would just encourage everyone, and like Gina said, we'll send them out after this, but take a look at the URL builder playbook and the ExperienceEngine playbook. It's super, super actionable steps for walking you through like even how to pick what products you're going to use in your ExperienceEngine promotion. So if you're feeling kind of lost as to where to even start there. But also reach out to your CSM. We're happy to help you brainstorm and come up with a strategy that makes sense for you.
Amazing. And yeah, this recording of the webinar will be sent to you guys. So just to recap, again, partial skip. This one, go into the selling plans, turn this on if it's not already on to make sure that somebody can skip just one item in their order. Merge and split. You can turn these on to allow people to either merge their subscriptions together if they have multiple subscriptions, or split things out if they have maybe two products like Audrey's shampoo and conditioner that maybe she just decides after a while, I just want one on every 1 month and one on every 2 months, and I want to split them apart. Then upcoming order email, at a bare minimum, please go in and check what the subject line is. If the subject line is, we're about to charge your card, find something a little bit more creative that makes sense. Health is on the way, wellness is on the way, whatever the right product benefit of your product is, change that up. And then if you want to get really sophisticated there, start to use different quick actions, change the creative, all of that. URL builder, a lot you can do here with quick actions. Please think about what is a really, really, really good quick action that you can use over the Black Friday period. There are so many different options. You can stack all of them. ExperienceEngine, bare minimum, set up a cross sell. You can get crazy in there as well, but at least one product cross sell. I promise it'll just be worth it. It'll take you 3 minutes to set up. And even if 2 people take advantage of it, that's revenue that you didn't have that took very, very little time. Smart dunning, toggle it on. It's a toggle. That's it. Should have done it while we were on the webinar today. If it wasn't on, partial order fulfillment, same thing. It's a toggle. Turn it on if it's not on, as long as you manage your inventory within Shopify. Win-back engine, we talked about the setup there. And those are our tips for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in and for joining us. We will send out, again, the recording of the webinar, as well as 2 of those other playbooks for you guys. Thank you so much for joining, and we will chat with you soon. Bye, guys.